So most people know about mee goreng from that instant noodle packet version, but this one is the classic Indonesian version. Beautiful chewy noodles, dark sweet soy sauce. You guys are gonna love it. Let's do the sauce first. And the key ingredient here for a very traditional Indonesian mee goreng is kecap manis. Now kecap manis is a very dark, sweet, thick soy sauce. So if you can't get kecap manis, particularly at your Asian grocer, just look for a sweet, dark soy sauce. Should be nice and thick and syrupy, and it has a sort of beautiful molasses flavor. Okay, now I just want some regular light soy sauce to go with that as well. The light soy sauce gives us the saltiness and the flavor, whereas the kecap manis or the sweet soy sauce gives us the beautiful color. And now I'm going to use ketchup. So a lot of the times you'll find that this dish is made with fresh tomatoes, and that's great, but I love adding ketchup because ketchup has this super concentrated umami flavor that adds nothing but goodness to our noodles. Okay, some sesame oil. And then as an option here, I'm putting in a whole load of chili flakes because I like things spicy, but that's totally up to you guys. Now, one more very traditional ingredient is shrimp paste. Now, this is one of those ingredients that, you know, doesn't smell or taste the best on its own, but what it is literally an umami bomb just waiting to happen. So it's gonna add a huge amount of flavor and you won't even notice it in the final flavor. Now, the other thing we wanna do is make an omelet. Just want 2 eggs. Just give those a whisk. Okay, now omelette technique secrets, whatever you want to call them. If you've got a beautifully seasoned wok like I do and you know things don't stick, use that. But to make it easy on yourself, if you don't, just use a non-stick pan. It's going to be the easiest way to do this. But I'm going to use my wok, and I've got to wait for this wok to get a little hot first. And then I'm going to pour in a little bit of oil. Just give it a swirl. And now eggs go in. Okay, and the key here is to sort of swirl and smush and try to create the thinnest possible layer of egg that you can. And use your spatula to push the egg around. Be the boss of the egg. And because this omelette is, I want to make this omelette so thin that we're only going to cook it on the one side because that's just easier. Who wants to be flipping around an omelette and you can just do it on the one side? Okay, so that's beautiful, thin, and because it's so thin, it's just about cooked all the way through. Okay, and we're done. Very easy. All right, now slide that omelette straight out onto a cutting board. And now we want to make our beautiful ribbons of omelette. So just roll that omelette up and then slice. And now you should have these beautiful little, almost like egg noodles. I love them, these little beautiful strips. Okay, so just like any stir fry, guys, get everything done beforehand. The stir fry part should happen really quick. I like to use a thin egg noodle or a slightly thicker one, fine. Just cook them so they're beautiful al dente and a little chewy because they're going to cook a bit more when we stir fry them. The other thing is that you want some pork. I like to have pork with a little bit of fat in it just because flavor and juiciness, all of those things. So that's a pork scotch fillet that I've sliced, but pork fillet is fine. You can use chicken, whatever you like. So all my ingredients ready to go. Start off with a little bit of oil and some garlic. And now my pork. Now the key whenever you're adding any kind of protein into the wok is spread the proteins out so they each get their own little space of hot seariness happening from the bottom of the wok. And then just as that pork is a whisper away from being cooked, I want to add in my prawns. You know, I just love this Asian way. One protein is never enough for us. Okay, so now I want some sliced cabbage, and I've got some bean shoots as well. Toss those through. And now for my noodles. Those in there. And that awesome sauce we made earlier. Toss those through. And look at that beautiful dark color that's come from that sweet soy sauce. Now add in those beautiful strips of egg and some sliced spring onion. Okay, and we are ready to serve. Now, these are like the longest noodles in the whole world, but it would be bad luck to cut them, so I won't. That's straight from my own mother's mouth. Oh, turning into my Asian mum. And then finally, you just want a little bit of red chili and a slice of lime. And that, my friends, is one noodle dish that will make you very happy.